Yo, what up? This a new downfall episode, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all, I'm back with another one, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know y'all guys been waiting on this for a while now. I know I just been busy with a lot of things. I was gonna make some downfall episodes, a couple weeks ago, but never got a chance to do these shits, you know what I'm saying? But I just came up with a dope idea for a new episode, you know what I'm saying? So when I was walking home, I was thinking about what I'm going to do for the next video, and the downfall part came to mind. You know what I'm saying? As y'all guys should know that I did downfalls on Kanye West, MTV, and BET. So the best thing that came to mind that I really want to talk about has to be one of the most controversial hip hop magazines of all time. As you looking right here, I'm talking about none other than The Source magazine. That's right, y'all. The Source. Y'all guys must know about The Source magazine. If you're a hip hop fan, you must already know the deal about this mag. The Source was like a very popular magazine back in the 90s to, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen some of your favorite hip hop artists at the time featured on the magazine covers. Like, everybody went to go pick them up at the supermarkets. Even I own some, Source magazines. I got two in my collection. I just started a Source magazine collection. Sorry about that. Back in Christmas, I got one with DMX and Wyclef and shit like that. So, the Source magazine, it played a very big part of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Until, the whole. I'm going to, talk about, how I got started. His impact, the Source Awards, the East Coast West Coast shit, and I'm also gonna talk about Benzino. Definitely gonna get into that nigga soon. You know what I'm saying? So y'all guys should know that every story has a beginning. So let's rewind it back to how it all started. Now, 30 years ago in 1988, the Source was actually a newsletter. Yeah, it was a newsletter at one point until it turned to like a full magazine. So the Source was originally started by Dave Mays, a Harvard University student in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Mays decided to hire his college friends, Jonathan Schechter, who's like an editor-in-chief, and James Bernard as senior editor, and Ed Young, an associate publisher. The four men immediately became shareholders in the ownership of the magazine. At the time, Mays handled duties as the publisher for the magazine, and Schechter was the editor-in-chief. The magazine offices were moved from Massachusetts to New York City in 1990, a move that was made with the intention to expand the magazine to a mainstream market publication. So, like I said, the Source was started out as a newsletter in '88. The same year, Yo MTV Raps came out on TV. But, the Source didn't really get into that, status yet. You know what I mean? The very first hip hop artist to ever appear on a Source magazine cover was actually Slick Rick. Yes, true story. Go look up, go do your research, and you see what I'm talking about. Just go on Google and type in Slick Rick Source magazine. You see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That was like way back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? This before Source even became popular. You know what I mean? So, throughout the late 80s, early 90s, the Source about to start getting this claim of fame, you know what I mean, started getting very popular, you know what I'm saying, by, promoting, hip hop artists, putting them in the covers, you know what I mean, like promoting albums. Like before the internet, the Source was like your gain of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, like before you even had, the Google and the Facebook and Twitter, YouTube and Instagram, the Source was there to give you, insight of what's going on in the hip hop world. You know what I'm saying? Like if whose albums coming out, what movie is coming out, who's gonna be on tour. You know what I mean? Like if you want to see some album ratings, the Source was there for you. You know what I'm saying? So also, and throughout like the 90s, the Source was really getting big. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like the most popular magazine out at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no other hip hop magazine but the Source. I mean, Vibe had to start back in 92 and Double XL had to start back in 97, but the Source was pretty much overshadowing them at that period, you know what I'm saying? And also around like 92, 93, Yo MTV Raps did like this little special hosting the Source Hip Hop Awards. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are footages on YouTube. I might post a link of it in the description box after I finish watching this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gave awards to, you know, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Das Effects, Ghetto Boys, you know, list goes on and on and on. And, you know, from having Yo MTV Raps hosting the show has its own full form to be on live TV. You know what I'm saying? So the very first annual Source Awards, you know, back in 1994, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotcha must know about that if you're a real hip hop head. You know, Onyx was there, A Tribe Called Quest, you know, Run DMC, Tupac, Wu-Tang. And a lot of people know the first annual Source Awards because of, you know, Tupac, you know, interrupting A Tribe Called Quest to, when, you know, Tribe was getting their award or something like that for, I think, Album of the Year, if I'm not mistaken, for Midnight Marauders. They won the Source Award. You know, Tupac, you know, interrupted them, performed, you know, the unreleased Out on Bail, which was originally supposed to be on the Thug Life album, but got taken off and shit like that. But y'all guys seen the performance on YouTube a couple of times. Classic performance, by the way. Rest in peace, Tupac. You know, that got a lot of, you know, controversy and shit like that. You know, MTV, News talked about it. There's footage on that. And, you know, some of the footage was, you know, even shown on Yo MTV Raps. You know what I'm saying? So, because, you know, the Source was really in their fucking prime at this period. You know what I mean? And, you know, the whole situation, you know, with Tupac and Biggie, you know, the whole 94 shooting in New York City. Pac, you know, accused Biggie and Puffy and setting them up. Biggie had nothing to do with it. And that situation is what, you know, started the whole East Coast and West Coast beef. And you know, around like 95, the second annual Source Awards, you know, came to life, and obviously the most known and the most controversial because of Bad Boy and Death Row, you know, just taking over the fucking scene. Biggie won majority of the awards as Lyricist of the Year, Album of the Year, you know what I'm saying, Artist of the Year. Like, Biggie was on top, and, you know, Pac was in jail at the time when the 95 Source Awards happened because of the rape charge. So, and, you know, Suge Knight dissed Puffy on stage, you know what I'm saying. If any artist want to be an artist and want to stay a star, and don't have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all up in the videos, all up in the records, dancing, come to Death Row. It was a crazy ass moment for hip hop. And, you know, Outkast, you know, won an award for Newcomer of the Year, and they got booed because, like I said, the whole East and West shit. Andre 3000 came up with the infamous quote, "The South got something to say." Because at the time, you know, the South was big, but, you know, it was all about East and West. So, because it was really getting very fucking heated around the time. As soon as Tupac came out of jail, man, it just really got crazy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Vibe magazine start, you know, documenting the whole, you know, bullshit, but that's like a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the Source was, you know what I mean, responsible for that shit as well. So, what I also like about the Source is that they're known for some of the illest magazine covers of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like the one you see with Tupac. Like, if you look at the second row, the second picture right next to DMX and Scarface, this one right here, to me, is like my favorite, one of my favorite Source magazine covers of all time. Because when you look at it, you could tell that at the time that Tupac was under fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just really going through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like the rape trial and stuff like that, man. I mean, he was really going through a lot. You know, the Dr. Dre, you know what I mean? The third picture when he left Death Row Records. I mean, the Source was very known for his infamous covers, man. Like, you don't get that no more, man. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Because the Source, it to me was definitely ahead of their time, you know what I'm saying? So the Source was very huge, you know what I mean, throughout the 90s, and we get to the early 2000s. Well, there wasn't no Source Awards until 1999, you know what I'm saying? And you know that premiered on UPN nationwide, and the also, but that's it was no beef at the 99 Source Awards though. Until 2000 though, it shit just really got crazy. It was the fucking fourth annual Source Awards. You know what I mean? The 2000 Source Awards. Doing some research, it actually got canceled, but it was premiered on TV. Reason being because there are like plenty of fights going on down there. You know, the whole DJ Quick actually got into a fight at the Source Awards until he got kicked out and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like crazy things happened. You know, Jay-Z performed there, his only performance at the Source Awards. You know what I mean? This around the time when Jay was when he released the Volume 3 Life and Times of S. Carter album, which came out back in 1999. Very dope. And you know, Benzino in the fucking Made Men. I'm gonna get into them now. You know what I'm saying? Like Made Men, that was Benzino's crew, straight out of Boston, Massachusetts. They were known for promoting the fucking bullshit on every Source magazine, you know, issue that you could think of in the late 90s, you know, in the almighty RSO. And, you know, Made Men only came out with one album called Classic Limited Edition, which came out back in 1999. It was an alright album, had some dope tracks on there, but don't really fuck with Made Men like that. Because Benzino, he's a crab, you know what I mean? And like, I mean, like promote, and I don't get it how Made Men were going to like fucking promote their albums that nobody don't even care about. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm trying to like look up some research and shit. Hold on a second, y'all. Sorry about that. Like Benzino, he was like, you know, responsible for the Source as well. You know what I mean? Until his beef with Eminem and shit. So I already explained about the whole situation, you know, with you know, Benzino got, you know, to an incident with Paul Pierce and shit like that. You know, Made Men got into it with Rough Riders. You know what I mean? Like it's like I just don't fucking get it at all. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward to 2002. You know what I mean? You know, the Source was really about to get ready to go sour because of Benzino. Like, he was really fucking everything up. You know what I mean? Like, he was trying to fuck Eminem out of his mics, probably like from the Eminem Show and the Marshall Mathers LP, one of those albums. And you know, at the time, the beef between Em and Benzino was getting very hot. You know what I'm saying? Eminem released Nail in the Coffin in the Sauce, which he fucking bodied Benzino. You know what I'm saying? Benzino is garbage. He did not want no smoke with Eminem at all, man. I had to say it, man. He did not want no smoke because of Benzino's racist attitude. You know, I explained the whole situation of Benzino versus Eminem. I'm gonna post a link of the video in the description box when I broke it down, so I don't need to get into that. You know what I mean? Like, just in the reason why you don't hear him too much about the Source anymore, because of him. So thank you, Benzino, for ruining this fucking magazine. You know what I'm saying? Because like the Source was like the Bible of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been reading the Source since I was like a little kid. Now I remember when I was little, I used to go to the supermarket every time, go to the magazine rack, pick, if I see some rapper like the Source, just pick it out, you know what I'm saying, and just put it in the shopping cart and just read it all the way home. You know, the Source golden era, my favorite era from the Source was back from the 90s all the way up to 2001. That was when the Source was actually fucking dope and was worth reading. You know what I'm saying? Until Double XL just took over. You know what I mean? Until Double XL fell off. And same thing with Vibe magazine. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. All three magazines I grew up reading fell off. It's fucking crazy. But I think it happened worse with The Source, because like Benzino's fuckery, man, just really made people not be interested in this mag no more. Although I still read The Source, but these fucked up. I'm talking about the covers that's shown right here, the classics. This is The Source golden era. I don't care what nobody says, you know what I mean? And you got niggas saying fuck The Source and shit like that. If somebody asks me which mag is better, either between The Source and Double XL, there'll be one day I might go with Double XL, and there'll be another day I might go with The Source. But overall, I have to pick The Source, because The Source, without The Source, there'll be no Double XL, or no Vibe, or no rap pages and shit like that, or Hip Hop Connection. You know what I mean? It was like a UK version of The Source at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up, The Source was my fucking, you know, life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really have no fucking words. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so sad to see a great magazine turn to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, The Source really fell off because of fucking Benzino. So, and, you know, Benzino left The Source, but it was too late now, because The Source already been fucked up, and everybody was just focusing on Double XL. So, yeah. And now The Source is promoting this garbage mumble rap bullshit. So, what the fuck? Like, if I mean, I usually go to, you know, supermarkets and dollar stores nowadays. If I see a Source magazine, I usually, you know, read a little bit of pages of it and just put it back, because I don't like how the way the fucking direction The Source is going with. I do not like the fucking covers, the designs now, the rappers they putting on there, man. It's like, come on, man. Like, The Source really forgot what the fuck they came from. I mean, straight up. But this is The Source I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this make you want to fucking cry. And also, let me tell you the craziest thing that I saw what Benzino fucking trying to do. I was on Instagram one night, and Benzino posted something dissing the BET Hip Hop Awards, saying that they bit off The Source and shit like that. I mean, like, Benzino, man, no, you cannot bring back the Source Awards, man. Y'all already had y'all run. The last Source Awards I did was back in 04. After that, nobody never gave a fuck about that. You know what I mean? Like, let BET Hip Hop Awards do their thing. Although I don't fucking watch the BET Hip Hop Awards like that. But it was like this generation Source at this moment. But if you, Benzino, if you thinking about bringing back the Source Awards, man, but you're fucking stupid and you're too late. Because you know damn well nobody cares about the Source no more, man. I mean, this is not 95, 99 no more, man. Y'all done. Straight up. So, yeah. The Source, y'all responsible for a lot of shit that happened in hip hop. You know what I mean? The fucking East Coast, West Coast shit. The Eminems. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Straight up. Like, get back to where the fuck y'all came from. Burn the map, man. Y'all finished. So, yep. And that was it for the video. That was the downfall of The Source magazine. So yeah, folks, that was it for the video. Give me your thoughts in the comment box as always. Hope you enjoyed. Salute.